Hello, I'm Solbert, I'm the computer voice of Seoul, Texas company. In this video we are going to show one of the features that will be present in the new version of Firewall Cloud, the VPN Connection History. Thanks to the Firewall Cloud-Agent, which we have already talked about in a previous video, Firewall Cloud-UI can periodically consult the firewalls defined in the interface in the background. We can also see in real time the status of the VPN connections. For this example we are going to work with a firewall in which we have defined 3 VPN connections. By right-clicking on the VPN server of one of the firewalls we can select Get Status. At the bottom of the screen, on the left side, we can see a table with all the VPN connections established at the current moment. We have 3 this time. We can sort the rows by clicking on the column names. On the right-hand side the traffic passing through the VPN connections is graphically represented. We can force the system to update the graphics. Or select the desired update period. If we have several connections we can filter them using the magnifying glass and the search box that appears. Let's block a VPN connection. Thanks we are connected to the firewall using Firewall Cloud-Agent, this action is carried out immediately. As soon as the traffic stops flowing, we can update the graph to see how the curve reflects this. Let's now look at the history of VPN connections. In the panel that is shown, we can check the history of all VPN connections. This information is obtained by periodically connecting Firewall Cloud to the agents installed on the managed firewalls. It is stored in the database and can be reviewed at any time. We can see when users connect using the VPN, or look for a particular time in the past to check if one of the VPN connections was having problems. Here we can see very quickly if a VPN is connecting and disconnecting all the time, perhaps because it is being used from different places at the same time. We also have a graph showing the amount and speed of the traffic. We can filter the connections. Or select the appropriate period that interests us. If we don't want to see the history of all VPN connections, we can get the connection history of a particular one from the context menu of this VPN. We don't need to go to the VPN panel to use these functions, they can also be invoked from the policy panel. We can obtain the status of the VPN connections that the firewall has. And the connection history. Also from here we can make the query directly for a particular VPN connection. This has been all about the new FWCloud-UI VPN Connection History feature. Please stay tuned to learn more new features about FWCloud-UI.